Welcome everyone. Here in the previous class we discussed this that is transcription unit. Each transcription unit consists of a promoter. Here each transcription unit consists of a promoter and structural gene and terminator. Each transcription unit, that is transcription unit, consists of three regions. The first is the promoter, from where initiation of DNA transcription takes place. Okay, so place where the transcription will start, initiation of transcription will take place, that is the promoter here, and the structural gene, which is nothing but the region between promoter and the terminator, and here the place where the transcription stops. At this place we will be having the region of terminator. So three regions of a transcription unit: promoter, structural gene and the terminator. Now we said like DNA, in DNA replication, an enzyme which was named as DNA polymerase, it was helping in the process of DNA replication. How it was helping in the replication? By binding at the site where the helix will be opened. In the DNA replication, there was an ORI site from where the opening was taking place. At this opening site, ORI site, or at that opening region, the DNA polymerase will bind, and from that RNA primer will be attached to this. Then from RNA primer the DNA nucleotides will be continuously attached. So who will be helping in this attachment of nucleotides, new nucleotides, and forming the chain? So DNA polymerase was helping. In the similar manner, here for transcription also an enzyme is there, RNA polymerase. I have already said you, our RNA polymerase is the enzyme which is helping in the transcription process. So here now this RNA polymerase, it binds at the promoter region. So this is the promoter region where the initiation of transcription take place. So here this RNA polymerase enzyme binds at this promoter region. So here when it binds at this promoter region, now here what happens when it binds here? When it binds here, it starts the process of transcription, that is making of RNA, making of a strand of RNA. From this DNA, RNA will be made. How RNA will be made? Because to make the nucleic acid RNA, that is to make the RNA, we need nucleotides. To make the RNA, we need the nucleotides. So here nucleotides will be added. What this polymerase will be doing? First thing, it will be binding at this site, promoter region. It will be binding at the promoter region. After binding, now it starts joining the nucleotides. It starts joining the nucleotides. For example, this is the place where it is starting. Here we have RNA polymerase. So when it binds here, now it starts joining. For example, this is one nucleotide A, this is G, this is C, this nucleotides will bind. The nucleotide binding will take place that with the help of this RNA polymerase. So RNA polymerase binds at the site of that is promoter region, and it starts the addition of nucleotides. It starts adding of nucleotides, and when these nucleotides are made, it will be a long chain of nucleotide will be formed. So which is nothing but a polymer of nucleotides will be formed. So which polymer? So according to this, polymer is nothing but RNA. This polymer of nucleotides will be formed, which is nothing but RNA. So RNA polymerase, it binds at the promoter region. After binding, it adds nucleotides continuously. It adds nucleotides continuously. Okay. Then RNA, because of this addition of this nucleotides, RNA will be synthesized. because of the addition of the nucleotides, a chain is formed which is nothing but RNA. So, RNA is synthesized by the addition of nucleotides. How these nucleotides will be added? With the help of the RNA polymerase, with the help of the RNA polymerase. Okay. Now, here new RNA will be synthesized from 3' to 5' end. Okay. We said that these two are the strands of DNA. Out of these two strands, only one will be helping in the synthesis of RNA. So, this one is nothing but the coding, that is template strand. Template strand. It will be from 3' to 5' region. Okay. Now, this is the coding strand. This is the coding strand. Now, at this place RNA, that is at the promoter, polymerase will bind and add nucleotides So, here it add one nucleotide. So, for example, sequence will be there here on this one. On this segment of DNA, sequence will be present. On the segment of DNA, sequence will be present. So, what sequence it is? Let us write A, G, C, T, G, C, A, T. This sequence is present on the structural gene. Okay. Now, here according to this one, promoter binds at this, RNA polymerase binds at the promoter region. After promoter region, now it starts adding of nucleotides. How it adds nucleotides? For example, if A is there, A always pairs with which nucleotide? T. A always pairs with T. But in RNA, in DNA, A always pairs with T. So, here which nucleotide will come? Here RNA polymerase will add which nucleotide? Instead of T here U will be added, because RNA is being made. So, here U will be added, that is, and here if G is there, C nucleotide, that is cytosine nucleotide will be added. Here C is there, G, guanine will be added, guanine nucleotide will be added. T is there, adenine nucleotide will be added. So, nucleotides will be added continuously. So, this at this it binds here slowly, and when this is complementary strand is made, when complementary nucleotide is added, so this will move to this place. Okay, the enzyme will move to this place. Now, it binds with, that is, it adds the nucleotide cytosine. Okay, then it moves here. Then it adds guanine. After adding here, then it moves here. Okay, this polymerase moves here. Then here it adds A. Because thymine is there now, it will add the nucleotide A. Then again it will move here. Then if G is there, it will add the nucleotide C. After finishing, then it moves from here to here. Then from the C is there, it adds which nucleotide? G nucleotide. Okay, then it moves here, then it adds A is there now, U it will add. If it is T is there, A it will add. So, like this, a chain of nucleotides will be formed. So, this chain of nucleotide is nothing but RNA. This chain of nucleotides is nothing but RNA, and if this is the 3' end, the complementary strand will have this 5' end, and this is the 5' end, the complementary strand will have the 3' end. So, RNA is synthesized, and RNA is synthesized in which direction? 5' to 3' direction. RNA is synthesized. RNA is synthesized. So, this is how, with the help of one strand of DNA, that is the template strand of DNA, RNA is formed. With the help of which enzyme? Polymerase enzyme. With the help of RNA polymerase enzyme, here from this template strand of DNA, a new strand of RNA has been formed. A new strand of RNA has been formed. So, this is how RNA is transcribed. Okay. Now, coming to this, here, if this is the DNA, if this is the DNA strand, okay, DNA strand will not be having, there will be, on the strand now, there will be having codes, that is, there will be having exons and introns. On the DNA strand, there will be having exons and introns. Exons are the coding parts. Exons are the coding parts. Coding parts, and introns are the non-coding parts. Introns are the non-coding parts. Let us see this one. We say this is the template strand, okay. This is the template strand. Here we have promoter, here we have terminator. This is the structural gene, and we have the sequence A, T, C, G, C, T, A. The sequence is there, okay, on this one. So, on this part of the DNA, there will be, that is, the whole DNA will not be having coding parts. A part of DNA will be there where coding will be there, and a part of the DNA will be there where coding will not be present. On this whole DNA, coding will not be present. There will be a part of DNA where coding is not present, okay. There will be on this DNA, on the structural gene, there will be parts where coding will be present, and there will be parts where codings will not be present. The parts where coding will be present, now that part is called as exon. That part is called as exon, and the part where coding is not present, that part is called as intron. So, if I draw like this, so this is the strand of DNA. This is the strand of DNA, okay. This one, and what, this strand. So, this is the strand of DNA. If I draw this, on this DNA now, there will be places. There will be places where coding will be present, and there will be places where coding will not be present. So, this is the place where coding is present, red box. This is the place where coding is present. Coding is present. And this is the place, blue one. This is the place where coding is not present, no coding. This is the place on this DNA. This place is there, coding is present, and this place coding will not be present. On the DNA, on the DNA, there will be some places, regions where coding will be present. Coding for proteins. Coding for what? Coding for proteins will be present, and there will be regions where coding will not be present. So, the regions where coding is present, that region is called as exons, and the region where coding is not present, then it is called as introns. Coding exons, why they are called as exons? Because they are having sequences, coding sequences which expresses. Because of the coding, characters will be expressing, proteins will be expressing. So, that is why the expressing sequences, the coding sequences, because of the coding, expression of gene will take place. The gene will be expressed, the proteins will be formed. So, because of this expressing sequences, these are called as exons. Because of the coding sequences, expression of characteristics will take place from these regions. That is why they are called as exons. And here no coding is there. So, if coding is not there, it will be not expressed. The characters will not, that is, no expression will takes place. So, it is called as intervening sequences. So, sequence coding is taking place, expression is taking place only in the exons. In middle, something is being added. When two are discussing something important, okay, when third one comes in between. So, what we feel? Interruption we feel. We feel interruption. So, we try to remove that person. We two are talking, you just go out, we will say. If two persons are talking, okay, so this is one coding person, another coding person, okay, two persons are talking, to express, how to express the things. For example, so here comes up another one. When they were talking, he comes in between. So what they do, he just go out, we are talking about something important. So they say, so this is the intervening one. So this intervening one will be removed. The intervening, that is the one which is interrupting, it will be removed. It will be removed. So here this non-coding parts, they are interrupting the sequence. So what happens to it? These will be removed. This non-coding parts or the introns will be removed. Okay, introns will be removed. How they will be removed? Slicing will take place, that is cutting. Slicing will take place. So instead of red, I will put it with the black. So cutting will take place. We will cut the sequences. Non-coding sequence will be cut. Non-coding sequence will be cut. So if we cut it now, so how we will get it? This blue sequence, red sequence, blue sequence. Then again so this red sequence, then blue sequence, then again red sequence, then blue sequence, then again red sequence, then again blue, then again red sequence. So likewise, that is the coding and non-coding parts have been cut down. We have cut the pieces. So this part is called as slicing. Slicing of DNA. This part is called as the slicing of DNA. This part, have you people remembered this? We have seen this process when I was explaining you the structure of mRNA. I have explained you the structure of RNA in detail. mRNA, I have explained you this process. So recap it again, once again. So here on this DNA, coding sequences will be there and non-coding sequences will be present. So now coding sequences will be separated from the non-coding sequence because we don't want the non-coding sequence. So non-coding sequence, that is introns, will be removed. How they will be removed? By cutting the DNA into pieces. Coded pieces will be cut from the non-coded pieces. So here this is called as slicing of DNA, which is done by the enzyme endonuclease. Okay, now after this is done, now these introns will be removed. These will be removed. The introns will be removed. What is left is the only exons. Then these exons will be joined together. All these exons will be joined together. So now this is the mRNA. This one is the mRNA, messenger RNA, or we can even call it as mature RNA. This is the hnRNA. This is the hnRNA, initial RNA or hnRNA. Now from this we have removed this non-coding sequences. Now this sequence of the sequence only coding part is present. This part is called as mRNA. Okay, this mRNA will be highly unstable. To this one now, a cap is to make it is highly unstable. So to make it stable, one methylated cap will be added, and at the end here we will be adding adenine, polyadenine tail will be added. Polyadenine tail will be added because this is very highly unstable. To make it stable, we will do two things. One is capping and another is tailing. Capping means we will add a cap at the starting, we will add a methylated cap, and here at the end we will add polyadenine tail. Polyadenine means many, poly means many, and adenine molecules will combine and form a tail. So polyadenine tail will be there. Now this is stable mRNA. This is the stable mRNA. So with the messages, whatever the messages was there on the DNA, it has been copied by this RNA. So now from this DNA, RNA has been made. From this DNA, RNA has been made. further process we will see in the next class.